to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, to maintain law and order, to foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism, to preserve the memories and incidents of our association in all wars, to inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation, to combat the autocracy of both the classes and the masses, to make right the master of mind, to promote peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transmit to posterity the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy, to consecrate and sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
That's $10 American.
Thank you.
That's fine. Adjutant, do we have a quorum?
Yes, we do, 44. Unusual for election night.
I now declare Marion Post 298, Department of Iowa, regularly convened. Sergeant of Arms, do we have any guests, visitors, or new members? Is this anybody's first meeting here? Okay, you can come on. Can you go ahead and sign up that form real quick? Anybody else first meeting?
That's just so I can get the names.
Do you have a guest here, sir?
And we do have one guest, Michelle. I don't know her last name, but she's here to speak to us a little bit about the blood drive.
Robert, I got a call this week from a member who wanted to say something about having the blood drive, and I told him to call you, but apparently he didn't. She's here to talk for a few minutes about having the blood drive here, so.
Yes, and I
if
just
you would
called in,
take
I
time,
hope it's
could we
okay.
do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not on the
Quick,
agenda, but it's-
to the point, you can come on up and you can get we're good to going.
All right. I promise I will be brief.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me. My name is Michelle. My name is Michelle Stebrel, and I'm with Impact Life Blood Center. You may know us formerly as Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center. And we are the local blood bank for our hospitals here. So we supply all the blood that patients need here at the local hospitals. So I was asked to come by a member to ask if you guys would potentially consider hosting a blood drive here with your members and whoever in the community might be interested in supporting us.
Okay. I think we did this. Did we do this last year? I remember.
We've done it in the past.
Yeah, I know we've done this for sure in the past.
And it's one of the things on the CTO report too.
Carson, are you okay with getting contact information and possibly getting a date? Maybe that, I think that would be something that would be great for our post to do. I don't see that it would be an issue at all. I would love to hear a motion on the floor that we put together an event. Okay? I got a second? Thank you. All right, any further discussion needed?
I can't pick it up all the time. Would you give me names when you motion on second?
Larry McDaniel moves.
Wayne Kreitner, KO.
Okay.
That is, by the way, proper etiquette when we are going through stuff is to say your name, and usually at bigger events you'll say the post that you belong to as well. So, because we do have multiple post events, but thank you. All right, any further discussion needed? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion passed. All right, we'll make something happen.
Awesome.
You
Thanks for
just
your
get that
support, guys.
contact information to the handsome guy in the back. I'll let you
Thank you.
fight that out.
Commander, we do have a member attending his first meeting, Army veteran David, if I pronounce this right, Brands? Barons. Okay. David, if you want to step forward, the commander will introduce you to us all.
Come on up, sir.
Yeah, you got my name wrong.
What's your last name? Barons. Dwayne. I think we met before, Dwayne.
Yes.
We're gonna get a picture here. Look handsome. Perfect. All right, tell us a little bit about your military service and how long you've been a member here at our post. A little bit of information.
My name is Dwayne Barons. I was in the United States Army for 20 years. I retired. I was all over the world. Pretty much infantry and field artillery. Last 5 was a recruiter. And that, yeah.
Those recruiters, where's our other one? There's another one right here.
They're sitting by each other.
Are they sitting by each other? You know that one?
Yeah, he used to be his station commander.
Oh,
He
yeah.
used to work for me.
Trouble and trouble.
Yeah, trouble. And I retired in 2003. I'm currently a union electrician. I work for Acme Electric. I work out at ADM. I've been a member here for about 4 months.
Awesome. Well, welcome. Go on. The minutes of our meetings are published in the newsletter. Are there any correction or amendments to the published minutes? Hearing none, the minutes will stand as published. Good job, Brian. We'll start with membership. I don't know which one of you two want to do it.
As of right now, we're 1,057 members. We have 106%, I believe it is. I'm not a numbers guy, but and there's still like 75 members that didn't renew for last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we get all them members to renew, but now we're to the point in the year where if you're renewing, it's gonna be for 2025. So,
Nope, still this year.
And come July, we'll get another renewal notice.
Yeah. So it's still 2024, but then they'll be pushing you to renew again
2
in
months.
August
yeah.
for 2025. So we still want to push and prioritize them folks signing for 2024, obviously, you know, so being at 107% in the grand scheme of county and district doesn't really mean much versus where we could be with those 75 folks, so. But we should all be very proud, 106% is fantastic, so thank you guys for
Commander,
Yes, sir.
I would just add one thing.
What's that?
To me, it'd be more important to figure out why those 75 people have not renewed their dues than
Yep.
getting them signed up for 2024.
I totally agree with you. So in the past, what we've tried to do with our First Vice is set up committees to reach out to those folks and attempt to get that information. Because I think in the past, we found some of the reasoning behind it is stuff that we can fix. And I think last year we came to you about, you know, some of those bar activities and stuff that, you know, we were able to fix and gain a couple members that way. So it is important to figure out that information. We always want to have our members come back. We want them to feel at home. Finance Officer, Mike Barron.
Going forward on Boys State, on April 28th, we held one of the division orientation sessions here at the post here. We had 8 delegates attend and their family members. I do want to throw a special thank you out to Mike Etzel, Dick Hogan, Ron Tyne, and Jerry Wegman for assisting and helping with that. So we have all 4 of our registrants were in attendance. The department wanted to go, and they've set a target for 500 delegates in 2025. And they're coming up a little bit shy, much shy this year. I think we were only at like 250 or something. I don't know what the latest number is.
2 weeks ago, it was 231. I'll find out the number tomorrow.
Okay. So we are well behind where we'd kind of like to be on that, so we'll kind of see, but it was great to see all the young men come. We did have a couple attendants here from Benton Community, that's they came over. Also Jerry Becker, who is the district chair, he and his wife were able to attend, and we had one Legionnaire from Springville, and I don't recall his name, but in today's environment, going to some of the districts, because of the distances required, are going to an online orientation, but they prefer that we go to the person to person, have face contact and that. So we're going to continue having an orientation session here at the post going going forward with that. But it was good to have the folks attend, so thank you.
You got something, Ren?
How many are we sponsoring, Dean?
We've got 4.
Thank you.
I thought, didn't we go to 5?
I'm checking on one. We had a 5th that put post 298 down as the sponsoring post, but we did not register him, nor did we pay for him. So got them checking to see if the individual is indeed registered or not.
That's where I got screwed up.
June first, the deadline's been extended
Yeah.
to June first.
Thank you. Yep.
Thank you, sir. Legion Riders? Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, I apologize. Scouts, sorry about that, Andy. Please forgive me.
Commander, the Cub Scouts have been notified and they'll be here for our omelet breakfast this morning, or this coming Sunday. They'll be here. They had their graduation party Saturday at one of the parks in Marion. That's when they go from within the different classes in the Cub Scouts, they advance, and then from there they advance to the Boy Scouts, Boy Scout, Girl Scouts, and I don't know if you're aware of it, but their name has changed from Boy Scouts of America to Scouts of America. That's to make everybody feel welcome. But it was a neat thing to their graduation. So they'll be here Sunday. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Riders? I'm ready for you now, sir. Sorry. You can fire me next month.
So the riders have $4,941.56 in the bank. Of note, Jason has got the lead in us doing a district legacy run. Perhaps the Tysons would consider sponsoring us. And it's the first. And there's only 3 chapters in the district. One of them is really struggling. They're very small. One of them is just not wanting to play at any levels above themselves. And then us. So we're going to ride through the district. We'll collect some money, and it'll be for the Veterans and Children's Foundation. Of note, the bar meals. Been looking at the stats from that, and our best one was one last August, where we served 93 at one of our Tuesday night meals. And that was when Jason and Lori had done their pork loin. And then the American Legion Legacy Ride is coming up again. I'm fortunate enough to be a road captain for that again, so looking forward to that. Any questions of me? Thank you very much.
Thank you, good sir. Unfinished business and old business. So we're going to get to the important business, which is the last calling of our future leadership. I got the bylaws here somewhere. There to be. Alrighty. Section 2. Third call and election shall be held at the May meeting. Installation of said officers shall be at the June meeting. Their terms of office shall begin following installation. So what does all those fancy words mean? We got one more vote to do. We're gonna elect tonight. Next month, I talked to Mike Etzel. Mike Etzel will be doing the swearing in, not swearing at us, but the swearing in of the new group. And then in July, they will be taking over, the new commander and the rest of the new executive team will be taking over. Questions or comments about that? All right, let's get to this last calling. All right, so currently we have for commander, we have Pat Reinhardt and Jason Achenbach. This will be the last and final call, the first of the last final call for commander. Second call for commander. Third call for commander. All righty. First vice, we currently have Steve Harvey. This will be the first call for first vice. You're good, buddy. Second call for first vice. Third call for first vice. Alrighty, congratulations, Steve. We have currently nobody for second vice. First call for second vice. Dean? Okay. this one. Second call for second vice. Third call for second vice, alrighty. Now, adjutant, currently we have nobody. First call.
I'll nominate Ron if he'd accept it.
Ron Tyne, stand and either accept or deny,
If nobody else,
or sit.
leave.
Well, that's it.
You look good sitting there, Ron.
All right, we do, and all jokes aside, Ron here has been doing this for a very long time, and he actually came back and stepped in after we elected somebody last year. What Ron is looking for right now is for somebody to come in and start, he's gonna help split up the duties a little bit, but start by taking notes for the meetings, which would include an executive board meeting at 6:30 and then our main meeting at 7:30. He will still want to have his hands in the membership side, but he does want to start taking steps back, and which is good for whoever the next adjutant is. They won't have to take the full commitment on of doing everything. So is anybody interested? Second call, hearing all those good terms. Third call. Alrighty, congratulations. All right, finance officer, we currently have Jerry Cleveland. This is gonna be first call for finance officer. Second call for finance officer. Third call for finance officer. Congratulations. Chaplain, we currently have Kelly. First call for chaplain. Second call for chaplain. Third call for chaplain. Congratulations. Sergeant of Arms, we currently have Dan. First call for Sergeant of Arms. Second call for Sergeant of Arms. Third call for Sergeant of Arms. Historian, we have Jim. Congratulations, Dan. Jim's not here, but we'll do first call for historian. Second call for historian. Third call for historian. Congratulations, Jim. Service officer, we currently have Leonard. First call for service officer. Second call for service officer. Third call for service officer. Congratulations, Leonard. Alrighty. Executive board. That's someone. All right. Currently for the executive board, we have 4 names. We need 4 people, but that doesn't mean more people cannot come up for this. So the executive board, first person we have is Mike Barron, Shelby Roth, Grant Wilkin, and Dick McInster. Did I say that close?
Close enough.
Okay.
I hope I got it spelled right.
Yeah, maybe not. All right, first call for executive board. First call for the executive board. Second call for the executive board. Third call for the executive board. Congratulations, you 4. Building and grounds, we have Ron Helgerson and Bob Schnell. Shell. Yeah, close
Yeah,
enough.
I keep on wanting to put an N there.
All right, we still need 3 more positions for building and grounds. First call for building and grounds. Second call for building and grounds.
Commander,
Yes, sir.
I nominate Dave Bean. Gary Pike.
Thank you. Gary, Dave, you want to stand up? Do you accept said nomination?
Yes.
Can you nominate him back, just to do it?
We're too good of friends.
Who doesn't like Gary? Nobody knows. Just joking. All right, thank you. All right, second call. Building and grounds. Third call. Building and grounds. All righty. Veterans Club Committee. None of these people have said it. Mike has, that's it. The only one that I'm aware of is Mike McElry. Close?
Close enough.
Okay. Got some extra words in there. All right. First call. First call, Vets Club. Second call, Vets Club. You gonna nominate Dave? Stand up.
Oh. Commander.
Yes, sir.
I nominate Dave Glenn.
Oh, good idea. Dave, gonna stand up? You accept?
I will.
Thank you, Dave. And you're welcome, I'm here. You know, I'll help you out.
I already had it typed in.
Perfect. Second call. Third call, third and final call. Vets Club. Alrighty. Alright, so at this time, all the positions have been called. Can I get a motion on the floor? Go ahead, you got a motion for me?
Mr. Commander, I make a motion that we authorize the adjutant to give one unanimous vote for all of those uncontested positions.
Do I have a second?
I second Dean Abrams.
Thank you, Dean. Do we need any further discussion? So what this means is anybody who did not run against somebody, they are now elected in that position. Congratulations. Any further discussion? Perfect. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion passed. Very good.
I give one vote for all unopposed positions.
Thank you, Ron. Rob, you got another motion for me? So traditionally, when we do this, when there's multiple people running for the same position, we'll get a ballot out and we'll do all this ballot, but I would like to hear a motion on the floor to have the two folks that are running for commander step aside, and we will do a count by folks standing up and then sitting down once your count has been voted for. Whoever has the most votes, then boom, you're the next commander.
So moved. Okay, Tracy Sellers, so moved.
I got that. I got a second?
Second.
What's your name there, Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey.
Perfect. Any further discussion needed? What we're gonna do is we're gonna have the two gentlemen stand up after I say the motion is passed, and we'll have them get out of here, and then we will do a count. How we would do the count is you will stand up. Once you are counted, you will sit down. We'll do one person at a time, and Bob's your uncle. All right, motion passed. You guys may step out. Thank you. I just like to stand up because then you can know that your vote has been counted. Do we want to hear some campaign? Does anybody want to hear anything from these two folks?
No.
No? Okay. You got something?
I need to know who's who.
Okay, so, all right. Well, they're stepped out. So Jason is the current first vice. Been a member here, gonna be 2 years here in a couple months. Then you got Pat Reinhardt, which he's been a member here, I think 7 years. Has it been 7 years? 7 or 8 years, and he's been our judge advocate for all 6 years of that. 5 years of that, something like that. Yes. Jason's also our director of our riders, and his wife is currently the president of the auxiliary, and all things are looking like she will probably be the president auxiliary again. Any further information needed about the two people we're voting for? All right, so, Ron, I will stand up to start the count because I will put Pat up first, so. All right, if you're gonna vote for him.
Somebody twice when they came in.
Mike did come in a little bit late, so Mike's probably the number we're all. You came in a little bit late, right?
Well, not everybody voted.
Yeah, that as well.
It could be two.
It's okay.
There's not a rule that you have to. Now you owe us 100 push-ups, though. That's the bad thing.
Start pushing.
We should have thought that at the beginning. We're not getting down to 25. No need to show off.
Only one in the room that could do it.
Probably.
So my oldest, got to middle school, started working on it, and started doing all these push-ups, The old man still got it. I went and did some other. Next day I was like, oh, I need to work on it again.
No, does not have it.
No, the old man does not have it anymore. Okay. Votes came in. Next commander will be Pat Reinhardt. Congratulations, Pat. Thank you, Jason, for everything. Obviously, appreciate you doing that. Okay. Any other unfinished business or old business? Unfinished business or old business?
Memorial Day ceremony is?
Yes, that would be new business, but I can talk about it now because we did it last year. So the Memorial Day celebration will be happening on the Monday, the 27th. I was just making sure you knew, see? Monday the 27th. So we will be at Shady Oak, right, at 10 a.m.? Is that the one we go to always?
Yep, Shady Oak.
We'll be at Oakshade, that's, yep, see, testing you guys again. We'll be at Oakshade at 10 a.m. We'll do the celebration over there. We'll then come back here where we'll do our celebration up front. The first vice of each group reads the names of everybody who we lost this year, so we'll do that. We'll then come inside. I asked Roger Norfolk to give us another speech, so I'm super excited about that. He'll be giving us another speech for Memorial Day, and then we're gonna eat some food, which I'm not sure what Lori has planned for food, but it's gonna be something edible, so we will eat it. Yes, sir.
I'll be asking the Cub Scouts to hand out flags again at the cemetery.
That's happening on the
25th.
25th. If anybody can attend that to help set the flags up at the cemetery, that would be fantastic. They are looking for adults to come out and help guide.
What time do we start?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. It'll be at the death house. That white shack in the middle is the old death house.
Okay, the white
That's
shack.
where they stack people when there's too frozen to bury them.
We gotta be supportive.
Yeah, that's a little rough. All right, so that's the plan for Memorial Day. Any other unfinished business? All right, new business. New business. Yep, you got some tips? Go ahead.
Yeah.
My name is Chase Hitchcock. I'm a recent member here. That's my race car outside. And we did the wrap on it this year for American Legion Be the One campaign. And not only do I race the car, but I'm planning on using the car at
Speak up just a little bit, Chase.
any place we can use to get veterans interested and that we can talk to veterans to see where their mind's at for the Be the One campaign. So any suggestions of civic events coming up or health fairs or any place we can put the car on display and get some of the members to join me to talk to veterans
It's some-
would be very helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that I would really like to see, and this can be a first vice, you know, you guys can tag team this until we get that handoff going, is I'd like to see us kind of commit to doing maybe like the home days and stuff like that, events where we can, not all about recruiting, but also just being there, having pamphlets, setting up, and actually trying to do some outreach, which I know you're great at talking at people, and we got another recruiter, so we should probably get you roped in as well.
The
How
car
about Hobie
show.
Days?
Dick, what about having him sitting down at the car show? That,
Would we be able to have that car down here, Dick? Just maybe set up a table? You got something there?
I've already talked to him about it.
okay.
Commander, there's been some years, a few years ago, before COVID and stuff, where like at the arts fair uptown,
Yep.
we'd set up a table and, we put up a tent that national, or the state has.
Yep.
It got a lot of attention, people stopped by and talking, we did pick up a couple members.
I remember
I
that.
think something like this would really be
A draw.
If you had a
Absolutely.
couple other people up there talking, hand out.
No. We just need to create, I would really like, because I know you have that experience, your time as first vice, I would really like you guys to kind of come together and try to help Chase here get some contact information, maybe get a impromptu committee going, and we can start actually putting that word out, because it is doing, not only putting the word out of the Legion, but that is what we're about, Be the One. I mean, that's our push, so we need to continue to push that out. Dick, you got something?
One question I'd like to ask, are you willing to go to other towns?
Absolutely. Other towns, other posts, might need some help with travel expenses. I have a friend, Ed Bray, in Cookeville, Tennessee, that's a post commander there. And that's, his whole dedication to his racing is Be the One.
Well, the reason I ask, I've got a Zoom meeting tomorrow with the department newsletter membership. I took a picture of it. I'm gonna try to get it in the electronic newsletter for department. So I'm gonna talk to you afterwards, get a little info. I can't guarantee you'll be in there, but I think so.
And maybe share with our historians what these are newsletter too.
Where do you
Share
race
with our
at?
historians what these are newsletter too.
I've raced these cars for 25 years. This will be my 25th season racing these cars. I race at Hawkeye Downs on Friday night.
What class?
Legends cars.
Legend? Okay.
And you'll actually be up there this Friday, right, racing
Yes,
that
I will.
very car right
Yes.
there? All right, so if you guys can also help them out by showing up and supporting the vehicle as
Yeah,
well. But I would definitely I wanna see some linkage up, and hopefully that'll help,
Sure.
you out and help us, recruit and get the word out there about Be the One.
And also, they have what they call the party deck out there, that somebody will buy it for the night. Maybe the American Legion can do that, and you can have an American Legion night at the race.
We'll definitely have to look into it.
But anywhere I can get the car out to be seen and talk to veterans is what my goal is. And Friday nights, Hawkeye Downs, 7 o'clock, $13 for old guys like you, or me. And, you got
$13.50 for young guys like me.
Yeah, you got 3 hours of great entertainment, cheap, So, come on out.
Appreciate
Show
it.
some support. The pits are open after the races, so you come back and say hi, whatever.
Yeah, we'll definitely get something going. Jerry, you got something?
I don't know if it would be allowed or not, but anyway, there's an honor flight on Tuesday after Memorial Day, on the 28th.
Okay.
And there's quite a crowd out at the airport on the evening, as far as possibly,
idea.
but I have no idea on the entrance area there what they might allow or not allow.
I push snow at the airport during the winter, so maybe I can talk to my boss and he can talk to somebody.
Rather get down there by baggage claim, they got big wide doors.
Yeah.
Pull it into it and push it all the way back.
6.5 feet wide is all I need.
Yeah, we'll see what we can definitely do. That
Okay.
sounds good.
Thank you, I
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
it. Hitchcock, just like
Hitchcock,
Alfred.
Got it.
I like it. Any other new business? Sir?
Just again, so everybody heard it, that there is an honor flight going out and returning on Tuesday the 28th
We tracking
May?
Yeah.
in May.
We tracking that, Ryder?
Yes,
We tracking?
it was in the message you got today.
I had this thing called a job today, it's crazy busy. But I will read it, thank you. Any other new business? I do have a job. Go to the Legion correspondence. Dick, you got something?
Yeah. I better take these or we'll be here all night. May 21st, 6:30 at Vets Memorial Coliseum, downtown Cedar Rapids, is the next Glenn County American Legion meeting. It's a week earlier than usual because of the honor flight and Memorial Day. Post 727 is going to host. 6:30, they'll have some refreshments, bite to eat. 7 o'clock, we start the meeting. It'll also be election night for the county. So, everything's up for grabs, so come on out.
May 21st.
May 21st.
City Council Chambers.
Yeah, 4th floor. You can, park on the bridge. Most likely, it'll have to be, more toward downtown on the bridge, because it seems like the new business down there is taking up most of the room lately. Then October 5th, at the same place, will be the fall conference, the district fall conference. Post 727 is hosting that. Don't have a time on it yet, but that's the only information I've got on that. June 30th, we're gonna host our 7th annual car show out here at the Post. This year will be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., a little shorter than usual. We're gonna have some flyers pretty soon with the entry form. It's still $15 if you wanna register a car, and the person who registers the car gets a free meal.
Did you see that I created an event on Facebook for it?
Yeah.
If you give me the flyer, send me a digital copy of the flyer, I'll get it up on Facebook with that event, so.
Bernie's getting that ready and we can get it to you.
I hope you guys didn't mind I did that, I figured it'd be good to.
No, that's good.
Yeah, we'll link it over to the Marion Times or whatnot, whatever that website is on Facebook, and Bill.
I keep plugging on Facebook as well,
Yeah,
so.
I've been liking your comments for the Legion.
All right, thank you. So if you got friends that got old cars or whatever, trucks. Let them know we've got room for about 115 if we use the grass. First 100 will also get dash plaques. That'll be again June 30th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I debated whether to talk about this to you. I've talked to other posts and at the district conference. It doesn't seem to be going very far so far, but I don't want anybody to be blindsided by something that comes up, so I'm gonna mention it. John Durner, who's the department adjutant, got a plan from a fellow in the 8th district where he proposes to compact and increase the districts. We have 9 districts now in the state. The plan this guy's got would have 13, make them smaller. Some of these districts, especially out west, go on forever. He thinks it would help communication between people in the district better, and maybe get more people to district meetings and so forth, and just make it easier all around. It may be better for recruiting. It's just an idea. The adjutant forwarded to members of the Department of Strategic Planning Commission, and even though I can't say it, I got on that commission, so. We haven't had a meeting on it yet. I've been hoping we'd have some kind of a meeting, but maybe pretty soon. But what it would apply to us under this plan is it would split our district in half. They're not numbered yet either, but our district would then, we now have Lynn, Jones, Dubuque, Jackson, Clinton, and Scott counties. What it would do, we would become a district with just Lynn, Johnson, and Jones County. Johnson County right now is in the 1st district. Dubuque, Jackson, and Clinton, which are now in our district, would be in another district along with Cedar. And Scott County would join Louisa, Henry, Muscatine, Des Moines counties. That's kind of the way it is. One thing this plan, as presented, doesn't account for is expense. Most counties or districts, most districts have money saved up. Like our district's got around $50,000. And they don't have a lot of income. So you try to keep a little bit in the bank. How would you split that money up if you split all the districts up? That's a question that hasn't been answered. The need for more commanders, vice commanders, so forth, has not been answered as well. That also adds to expense because the commanders have to go to orientation in Des Moines, district commanders go to orientation in Indianapolis, and that all costs money. So those things have to be answered too. It may not go any further, but I just wanted you to be aware that that idea is out there, that's been sent out to the planning committee. So, any questions?
Do I remember correctly that one of the things they were talking about, the reason why they're doing this too, is because of the physical distance for the vice commanders to travel?
That's one of the main reasons.
Yeah.
When I was Department Vice Commander a couple years ago, I had 1st and 2nd districts weren't too bad. I did have 3 and 4 at one time, and that would have put me halfway across the state if you had to go somewhere. So, and that was during COVID, so we didn't have to travel so much. But it can be a problem, but we got to tackle the money problem too.
Jack, how many? What's the average membership in each one of the districts? About 2,000.
Except for us.
It's more than that.
Here, I've got
Close to 6.
numbers here.
Our district, 3 counties would have 2979. The one with Dubuque, Jackson, Clinton, and Cedar would have 2773.
That's a 3,000.
The biggest would be the one, of course, with Polk, with 4,023.
That's that right now in the Des Moines area, and they hold most of the power now anyway. So yeah, it would disadvantage all the districts.
6th district right now, that's over in Des Moines area, is
Take
also
all
in
that
first
power.
place membership wise by 1% over our district. those 75 members he talked about would put us in first place. We have to have about 65 members to go up 1%, where some of these districts only need 30 because they're smaller and have less of a goal than we do. So anyway, any other questions on this? It's like I say, it's just out there, nothing's been done, but I didn't want you to be surprised if it comes up.
Thank you, Dick.
Right. Thank you, Commander.
Any other good of the Legion or correspondence? Sir?
Commander, just for the good of Legion, the military ball came off pretty well. Everybody that went to it, I think, had a good time. It'd be nice if more people would attend the next one, and we didn't lose money on it. So that's it.
Special thank you to Roger and everybody else on that committee who put that together. I had a fantastic time. I think a lot of other people did as well. So thank you, Roger. Is there any, raffle? I didn't buy a ticket. No, it's okay. I'll use my old one.
Every kid's called to know there's something he needs.
I don't know why to come back. I didn't have time.
Thank you.
403. That's 2 weeks.
We got a lucky winner.
You're only allowed 1 month.
This is only one.
Congratulations.
I think he got it in mind from you.
I'm working on it. Is there any further business to come before the meeting? If not, the chaplain will lead us in prayer. Uncovered.
Lord, we ask that our members may bring joy and happiness to others through their smiles, a warm hand clasp, and kindly deeds. Be with us today and give us hope. Amen.
Amen. Cover. Till we meet again, let us remember that our obligation to our country can be fulfilled only by the faithful performance of all of our duties of citizenship. Let service to the community, state, and nation be ever a main objective of the American Legion and its members. Let us be ever watchful of the honor of the country, of our country, our organization, and ourselves. That nothing shall swerve us from the path of justice, freedom, and democracy. The color guard will now retrieve the POW, MIA, and comrade flags. Missing comrade flags. I can't read tonight. You try to get fired. Gotta try harder. The color guard will now retrieve the colors. Hand salute. Two. I now declare this meeting of Merion Post 298, the American Legion, Department of Iowa, adjourned.